Governor Ducey held a press conference today to talk about mental health struggles during the pandemic in honor of Suicide Prevention Month. Brandon.
Yeah, Heather, he's pretty concerned because more Americans are now admitting that they really are struggling with depression. One of the most vulnerable groups are students.
Our Kim Powell explains what the state is doing right now to prevent these kinds of tragedies.
Last year, nearly to the day, I was proud to sign the Mitch Warnock Act, legislation to expand suicide awareness and prevention training in Arizona's public schools.
Tim Warnock's son Mitch took his own life in 2016. Since then, Tim's been an advocate for suicide prevention and helped get a law passed in his son's name.
I think it scared enough people into just being able to go, we have to talk about this. We have to address this.
And today, Governor Doug Ducey and state officials addressed the growing problem, saying 1,500 Arizonans died by suicide last year.
That means, on average, a suicide occurred every 6 hours in our state. And that was before the pandemic.
I think it crossed a tipping point.
The CDC is reporting during this pandemic, 1 in 10 Americans are having thoughts of suicide. Governor Ducey says students are some of the most vulnerable, saying suicide is the #1 killer of kids ages 10 to 14 in Arizona.
We really need each other. We have to be in each other's presence.
Under the Mitch Warnock Act, all school employees have to receive training to recognize the signs of someone in a mental health crisis.
It's gratifying to hear kids' lives are being saved and that teachers are catching things that before the training they would have missed or overlooked.
Tim says it's time to end the stigma.
My hope is that these discussions lead to an understanding that we need to get ahead of this upstream. That if we're waiting until we're trying to prevent suicide because someone's already showing suicidal ideations, that we've really lost the game. We've waited too long.
Governor Ducey said they've also laid out the groundwork to get more mental health help, including $20 million for more school counselors. He says this is the first ever dedicated fund for more school counselors. Kim Powell for Arizona's Family.